Walking Out with Jonathan Holloway and Liam Grundy. A Fruit People production.
Yeah. Well, you got to want to. I think a lot of people... I mean, I do have one friend, actually, or did have one friend, no longer with us, actually, who did pass his test, never drove, just got the test, and that was it.
I suppose,
never understood that.
I suppose for some people it's the ability to say you've got it. And then you're a fully fledged grown-up, I suppose, if you've got your
Maybe.
driving test. Ooh, it's a gloomy sky, isn't it? Do you think it's going to rain today?
Yeah, but anyway, we'll do what we can.
No.
I passed my test on the third attempt.
So, well, I passed the test on the second attempt, and Jane passed on the third attempt.
I was driving without a license quite a bit.
Well, yeah.
When I was a younger person, yeah.
Gosh.
And
You had a provisional license for the motorbike, though, didn't you?
yeah, so I had a provisional license, but I'd drive a car on occasion, which I shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
And when I was in Manchester, my dad would say, "Oh, you drive," and I'd say, "Oh, okay," and I'd drive a lot. And then I did my first test,
Yeah.
and I thought I'd be jovial,
Yeah.
and I wore my cycling proficiency badge, which I thought, might lighten the,
Lighten the mood.
lighten the mood a bit. Of course, I don't think it did. And the bloke said, "Can you reverse round this corner?" And it was a junior school, and there was loads of kids coming out. So I said, "I'm not sure about this. You want me to reverse around this corner?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "But there's all children coming out." Well, I said, anyway. And then later on, a big ambulance came up behind, and there was no room to pull over. So I kind of floored it and got out of the way and pulled into the left.
Yeah.
And at the end, he said, "Well, you broke the speed limit, and you refused to reverse, the instructions I'd given you." And the second time, my dad was supposed to be. I was in Manchester actually, and my dad was supposed to be meeting me at the house and then driving me to the test centre.
Yeah.
And he rang me up and says, "Look, I'm going to be late. Get yourself to the test centre and I'll see you there." So I drove to the test centre, got out and put the learner plates on.
Oh, God.
But I was a little bit too late. And they said, "No, you've missed the slot."
Oh, no.
So yeah, so the third time was fine. Well, my auntie, she failed the test first. And she said it was because the examiner blew off in the car.
You mean farted?
Yeah. So she was fiddling with the window. And he said, "Oh, you've got to keep both hands on the window." And she said, "Well, there's smell in here." And so that didn't go well. So she failed because he farted.
He failed because
She failed because
the examiner farted.
Yeah.
There must be an appeal process for that.
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you? Because I mean, see, the thing is, she took her hands off the wheel to open the window, and in those days it was a windy window.
Well, maybe in those days you were supposed to just put up with people farting at you. I suppose people did fart more, I think, in the oldie days.
I think a lot of it was cigarette induced, wasn't it? Cigarettes got the old.
Do you think they did?
Parts of the body going. Oh yeah.
Do you think because people smoked, they farted more?
Well,
is that what
did
you're
you never
saying?
hear that phrase or share flats with people where they say, "Oh, I'm going off to work. I'll just have a coffee and a cig to get things moving," and then they can go off to work then because the bowels have been opened.
I have
let's just have this cigarette.
memory of this at all.
Yeah. Well, you get a cigarette, just kickstart the system, get everything moving around, and then off to work.
Oh, God.
Off to the office.
No, I've never, it's never even occurred to me that there might be any kind of relationship between what goes on with your arts and having a cigarette. Dear,
I tell you what people don't say anymore.
What?
Moving your bowels. They don't say that anymore, do they now?
No, they don't.
Doctors used to say, have you moved your bowels?
Yes. Have you had a bowel? I had a bowel movement.
Yes, did you have a bowel movement? We can't let you go home until you've moved your bowels.
Should we go and have a look at the statue?
Yeah.
Because I can see it from behind. Well, this is all new, isn't it, round here? Playground for the youngsters. No?
Oh, yeah. Did you see one of my prophecies came true
Which is?
last week? You know, I rather like Nostradamus.
Oh,
I'm given
well,
to making prophecies. Was it? Woody Allen said, Nostradamus said, 2 armies shall go to war, but only one shall win. You know, this sort of God prophecy stuff. And yeah, I prophesied that caravanning would become hip,
Yeah.
which everyone said, don't be ridiculous, it's for old retired people in jumpers. And I said, no, it's not become popular, it's not become hip rather, so it's going to become hip.
Yeah.
'Cause you have
And
to
it
have
is definitely hip now, isn't it?
very, very hip. Van life,
And the smaller your caravan is, the more it costs.
of course.
It's an inverse relationship.
Yes.
If you get a really tiny caravan, so tiny that you can attach it to a bicycle, you have to pay a lot more from it. The one that you'd connect up to your old Bedford van.
You can just about get your beard in there and perhaps a mouse, which is fine for...
Your beard and a mouse.
So that was my first prophecy, caravanning.
Caravanning.
Caravanning
That caravanning should become trendy.
would become trendy, and it did.
Yeah.
My second prophecy
Yeah.
was they bring in conscription.
Oh.
I said this is heading toward. I can see it.
Yeah.
I know what's going to happen here. They're going to bring in conscription.
Yeah. But
They
they're not,
brought
are
in
they?
conscription.
Well, they said they bring it.
They're going to bring in conscription. The present government have announced they're going to do it, whether they do it or not. But they've announced they're bringing it in. So I take that as a fulfilment of my second prophecy.
Okay. Well, you are Nostradamus at this rate.
Or
aren't
maybe Fatima. There was prophecies at Fatima, wasn't there?
you? The prophecies of Fatima. I have no idea. Anyway, carry
Yeah.
on.
Okay, so the third one now. You're probably anxious to know what the third prophecy is.
Yes,
and
I'm
whether it's gonna
very
come-
anxious, as you can tell.
Whether it's going to come true or not.
Yeah. Go on.
And this is the third one, and let it be writ large. Let all who have ears to hear this.
Yeah. Go on.
The next thing that's going to become fashionable,
Yeah.
the comb over.
The comb over.
The comb over.
Are you? Well, actually,
Aha.
now you say it.
Aha. You see?
I think for those, amongst those who have developed a passion for the vintage dressing, the chaps are already doing the comb over.
Comb over, thank you. That's been in my sealed time capsule that I buried
Well,
feet,
they call them,
yards underground, I'm going to say.
They call them dandies, don't they now?
Oh right, yeah.
Because there's a particular, you see them sometimes on the tube. You'll see a bloke in a sort of, with slacks, a sports coat. It's all in beige and brown.
Yes, there's a lot of that, yeah.
And he'll have a comb over. He'll have a moustache and a comb over.
Yeah.
And he'll have horn-rimmed glasses.
Well, all I'm saying is, I think what's going to start first is the hair around the sides.
What do you mean?
You know, not everyone shaves their head when they get bald, don't they?
Yeah.
I think what will happen is people will start bringing in the hair around the sides. That will be the first popular manifestation of it.
Yeah.
And then the comb over. These people, are they taking part in some period drama, and that was the first time I'd seen the the hipster and the beard oil thing and that whole.
Oh yeah. Oh, I did. When I had a proper beard, I had all the beard oil and all that.
You've always followed a trend, haven't you? Or led a trend.
Oh well, I'm a trend setter.
Yeah.
Rather than which means
not an Irish setter.
No. I'm a trend setter, which means that watch me if you want to know what's going to be fashionable in about 2 years' time.
Yeah.
When I will have moved on to
You'll have
something
moved on
else.
then, yeah, and have nothing but contempt for those who followed in your wake. Yeah.
Do you think that's an actual anchor on that boat, or is it just drawn on?
It's an actual anchor.
Oh. It's your actual anchor, ladies. Oh, actually, statues around the stream. That's quite an attractive woman. That statue there of that woman lying on.
Oh
the
yeah,
rock.
yeah.
It's quite.
If she was real, you mean, like?
If she was real, I would think, get some clothes on.
Hey, I tell you what, I've got a play you can write then.
What?
It's about a bloke walks around here,
Yeah.
and one day the statue comes to life.
Yeah.
He has a relationship with the statue.
Oh yeah.
A little tip for a play there, you can write that and put it on the radio.
Yeah.
Make you a fortune.
Yeah.
Little tip for you there.
Except
You get working on that. That'll do you a bit of good, that will. Actually, you can have that for nothing.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, look at that little boat there. That's rather charming, isn't it? That little one there. Look,
Yeah.
little thing. Do you think it goes?
Yeah, that's only a cartoon figure can own that. Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? Not a bad little day.
This is quite nice under here, isn't it?
Mm.
I'd say though, those spikes and everything to stop people getting to those statues. That was a little bit frightening, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's to stop people, getting too obsessed with them and thinking that they should come to life and things.
I'm writing plays about them and putting them on the radio.
There you go. I mean, I'll give you most of the plot if you like, because I know you get stuck for ideas
Yeah,
and stuff.
I do. Yeah. Well, that would be great.
You know.
Yeah. So anything that occurs to you.
Yeah, I'll put it your way. Is that okay?
Yeah. I'll just shove it in.
Yeah. You'll be getting a few things through now the next few days. Stuff just occurs to me.
It's strange.
It's amazing, Yeah, it is a good one. I got another one for you.
Oh, dear.
Some bloke came up to me last night in the break of the gig, and he said, "Really good that." I said, "Oh, thanks very much." He said, we were playing at Pizza Express in Soho.
Yeah.
And he looked at me. He said, "Yeah, that's good. That's good." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Do you do a lot of this?"
Oh God.
So I said, "Well, yes."
This is actually my life.
It was like sort of. He said, "Well, that's it's a fair play to me to ask a bit of a silly question, isn't it?" I said, I thought, I couldn't understand if I was 25. He said, "Do you do a lot of this?" But
Yeah.
by the time you get to my advanced age, do you do a lot? Well, I suppose I have. Yeah. Have you done a lot? Have you done a lot of this? That's what he
Right.
said. Have you done a lot of this? Well, yeah.
Or maybe you is he thinking that maybe you only found your pianist credentials in later life? Is that what he meant?
Well, like it's only the last few years. Like now the kids have grown up and moved away, and I've got a bit of time myself. I thought I'd make a few phone calls and become a professional piano player. Now that I've got time for it, What's that Tom O'Connor phrase where he said they're at some wedding and the husband's singing and everyone's going, "Oh, he's lovely voice. He's got a lovely voice," and the wife says, "Yeah, he could have been an opera singer, but he wouldn't leave his pigeons." But it's quite funny because the other guy in the band said, he was a nice chap actually, we were chatting, and he said, So do you live around here? Bloke says, no, I live in Clacton. And
this was in Luton? You were in Luton?
no, Soho.
Soho, yeah, right, okay. So.
I was in Soho. So he said, do you live around here? And this fella said, no, I live in Clacton.
Yeah.
And the other guy said, so what brings you here? Yeah. And he looked at us and said, I've come to see your band. So that was like a more stupid question than the one. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, yeah. He says, yeah. Some friends of mine said it would be a good night. I said, oh, right. Well done, sir. You know.
Yeah. You did what?
Yeah. You didn't just wander in by accident.
Sion Row, 1721.
Walking Out with Jonathan Holloway and Liam Grundy, with music by Liam Grundy, a Fruit People production.